Yeah, pretty much. Oh dear God, dear God. Once upon a time, Captain George McClellan, while exploring this area, said, "This piece of land is utterly worthless." Let me tell you that I do not agree with that. See, that's like somebody cut it here on purpose. This. So here's kind of like sketchy part again, but I mean.
When are we going to the lower?
Yeah, it don't look too bad.
We're going to the bottom of the falls.
We're
That's why
going down to the bottom of this canyon.
Yeah.
Fun part is going to be coming back up out.
Yeah.
One step at a time. Take a break.
Well, fucking Sasquatch over here likes to fucking run.
Yeah, we don't talk about going back uphill. We will leave it for the last moment.
Be happy.
And this, it's like no ribbons.
We were bushwhacking.
No ribbons, but there is a trail here.
Well, they could have done longer zigzags than this bullshit.
But we are almost here. Okay, there is a Hillary step on Mount Hood here.
Hillary step on Mount Hood here.
Here we go. Look at that, baby. Oh yeah. Middle of the nowhere in Gifford Pinch Forest. We have some posers down there, like another photographers, of course. There's Ed down there, and figure out a composition. So I starting with the basic here, just as we can. You see this thing right away, and then I'll probably move down there and try to figure out something else. So let's take a look. Yeah, I left my camera behind because I think right here we are way too close and there's too much moisture, and I don't want to deal with the moisture right now on the lens. I have the shot from back there, and I think I'll go down there somewhere and try to figure out composition from the bottom and basically get the whole thing if I can. There's a little beautiful side stream which is actually really cool. I mean, I like it, so I hope you do as well. You like it?
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Well worth the price of admission.
Right? It is trying to figure out the filter system, and it's a little bit rainy here. Let me go first. Okay, so I will try to get down there and get a different composition with the creek possibly the leading line and both streams of the whole thing in the one shot. So let's see how far I can get. Make sure it's not slippery. But this is not here what I wanted. There's that big rock here and bushes. I don't want to get into the creek because the rocks are really slippery today and icy. From there I should be able to get the creek and the whole thing. Hopefully. So this is look much better here. I have that stream here just like I was hoping. Both stream, many streams on the left side and the main stream on the right side. And that's kind of the frame what I'm looking for today. So obviously I'll be shooting portrait mode and have this as a foreground element, and we'll see how it turns out. So let's give it a try. landscape composition. That's what I end up with because I think it works better in this case because at least the way how I see there are some lines of the terrain of the creek and I've got fallen tree here and everything points in the center of the picture and then leads your eye up to the waterfall. So I think it's kind of cool. As far as the setting of my camera, so I'm shooting f9. That gives me enough of depth of field, and I'm shooting ISO 100 of course, and I also shoot a few shots with ISO 400 just in case I decide to edit picture and would like to have those texture in the little creek in the waterfall, you know, so that's why. Anyway, I think I will go a little bit further right there because I think I can have another cool composition. We'll see which one is better. I think this is the composition what I was looking for. Right here I have those little cascades in the foreground. Then in the background, or mixed ground, I have those big boulders. And then the real tiny, hairy part of the waterfall. It looks really cool from this angle and I'm really happy right now. So, also forget to mention I'm using polarizer just to eliminate those reflection of the rocks. We'll see which one works better when I get home. Anyway, I think that's it for now. I will climb back up and see if I can get something else or just go home. Okay, I think one more shot here, one more composition I mean, and this is the whole thing, the both branches or the whole waterfall here. It's in the little foreground here. Some leaves which are actually set up this time, but normally I don't do that. Anyway, but anyway, so one more shot here. I think the whole thing here, the whole area, and also the front cascade here. I think I like this one as well. So, that being said, let me pack up and go up there. We'll see. Maybe we can find something else.
Down in here too.
Yeah.
Even at 20.
Yeah, I have plenty of shot myself, so I think it's time to go.
Yeah.
It's kind of steep and it is pretty sketchy. Want me to grab it?
Yeah. I would have made it, but
I know.
yeah. Now I need me a little water.
This is a huge ass tree here. It's most likely original growth from maybe a couple of 100 years ago. Yes. It's like, I don't know how many feet, but it's huge. Getting back to the first position where we start. Just gonna say hi. Hi. See you later again. I'm sure I'll come back again just because it's so beautiful. Ed is doing his pictures of these.
There's a group of them.
Yeah.
Caught my attention.
I want to talk a little bit about safety today, because safety is the number one thing. So if you go places like this, you know, better if you go with someone else. I know people go here like alone, and I did it as well. As a matter of fact, a couple of weeks ago, I was here and I was scouting, you know, and I went all the way down. Then I had 1 hour left, and I didn't feel safe, really. I mean, I didn't do anything crazy, but I was like, okay, good that I told to my family what I'm at, so in case I do not return home. Anyway, seriously, if you go by yourself, tell everyone, tell your relatives where you go. Make sure you're dressed properly, you have the good coat, good shoes, good boots, and if you're taking pictures, then camera as well, of course. Anyway, with that being said, that's all today. I hope you enjoyed our today's adventure. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribe if you haven't yet. Comments, questions, put it down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.